Remember that really good motivational book that we read? Or that self-help video that we watched? Or even that expensive event that we once attended? You know the one that I'm talking about, the one that promised it would tell us the secret to power, health, wealth, and success. Do you remember how excited we were reading about it, watching it, even attending it? Thinking to ourselves, wow, this is the one that's going to change my life forever. And remember what happened a month, 6 months, a year, or even 5 years later? How come we're still in that exact same place we were when it all started? I did all the steps. I created the vision board. I meditated daily. I even imagined, focused intensely, deeply on what my goal was going to be. So why didn't our world change the way that we expected it to, the way that we thought it would, the way that that book or video or even that seminar told us it would? What could have gone wrong? Was there something wrong with the information? Or maybe we did something wrong. What happened? Let's take a step back for a moment and remember back to something that we probably are already familiar with. That is that the difference between winning and losing, or between first and second place, is usually a fraction of a second or a fraction of a point. It's those small things, or the smallest of things, the subtlest of differences. The mistake that many of us make is that we forget that real success comes from the little things that we consistently do every single day, not from the big actions that we do occasionally or once in a while. It really is a game of inches or centimeters. Whether we're in professional sales and we want to meet or exceed our personal targets, or we're in a leadership role and we want to advance to level 5 leadership, or if we simply want to change our career because we're really not advancing in the way that we thought we should or could, or maybe we just want a better life with our family, our partner, and our kids. Or maybe we're just stuck in a rut, in this bad place that we really want to get out of once and for all. Whatever our goal is, whatever the place that we might be in right now, this EmPowerMe series will bring us closer to where we really want to be. Here in this series, we will investigate the key ideas, the important characteristics, and the core competencies that top performers have, know, and use that makes them excellent at what they do. These include things like understanding the role that our thoughts, emotions, and habits play in our success or failure, how the choices that we make every day affect the outcomes that we experience, on understanding the power and the influence that our own belief systems and our beliefs have over us and the role that they play every day in our lives. We're also going to look at visualization strategies and techniques. What are they? How do they work? And how can we use them? And of course, we're also going to cover how to overcome those obstacles, those barriers, and even the fears that prevent so many of us from moving closer to our dreams, let alone ever reaching them. We're going to look at these areas and a lot more in this series. Meaningful, lasting success really does require not only having the right knowledge or the right idea, but it also requires the skill, the knowing how the idea works, and of course the ability, which is the application of the idea, doing it correctly. In other words, we're first going to learn the how, what, and whys of what we need to reach our goals, and then we're going to do it. If you choose to continue on with this series, you'll not only become one of my students, but you'll become part of a larger team, a supportive, achievement-based community, one that isn't going to settle for anything less than our dreams. So if you're open to learn some new ideas, and you're willing to practice whatever it is that we learn, then let's get started with the greatest adventure that we're ever going to have, our life. As Alexander the Great once said, there is nothing impossible to those who will try. Are we ready to try? Are we ready to get started? If you are, I'll see you in the first module. Have an absolutely amazing day.